Okay, well that was weird. Um, I was just about to like pause real quick and go, "Hey, I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick and grab a beverage." And I look over. I was like getting ready to like switch over scenes and stuff to like real quick pause, and then I noticed the OBS was just missing. It turned itself off. I guess I very bizarre behavior. Thanks, OBS. Didn't even get like a warning or anything that like, oh, OBS has crashed or anything. I looked up and noticed that the webcam light was off, and I was like, that's not supposed to happen. Well, yeah. Good old OBS. Thank you. I mean, it is a free program. I can't complain too much, but uh, a chunk of the problem is just my computer's kind of old. So it's not great at handling all this stuff. Wine, beer, and donkey's milk. Oh boy. Get some leather. I will probably. I guess it's gonna make me do ads again because it thinks that the stream started up new, which thank you, Twitch. Good logic of you. Um I will get up and get my iced tea and stuff during the next break. And I'll try to let me see, can I snooze it longer? See if I can snooze them long enough for me to get this trade done, and then I'll probably swap over to Dark Souls for a little bit. Get all this, get some leather off these folks. Nobody's got any. Is it possible to zoom in? You can zoom in a little bit. Well, let me get this trade done real quick, and I'll hop out and point out. It does have some options. Get some of these strawberries. Some books. Column monster. I don't know. I don't know about Column monster. Is that just the Pillarmen? Is that what they're talking about? Small. Iron helm. Wait, small. Okay. Oops. Uh, when I get done with this trading stuff real quick, I'll show you about how much you can zoom at large. I'm clicking the wrong thing a bunch of times. Get off all my small stuff. We can't use it. Okay. So I don't think this might be a little zoomed in. You can get in. This is about as close as you can get. Zoomed in wise. You can zoom out a lot farther than you can zoom in. I mean, the behemoth at least looks decent. Like I said, the stuff from the was it Primal mod? Primal, I believe. All of it is very MS Paint. But I mean, you know, at least this is a decent looking mammoth. I mean, it obviously, next to the behemoth, yeah, this dinosaur, obviously. But you can also zoom out pretty far too. I don't recommend zooming out to like this far, obviously. It's kind of cool for showing like the overall view of things, like hey, this is a singular floor in our fortress. And you can go down through it and you can see the whole area at large where they're working at. Like, oh hey, these are all my workshops. Check out all these bedrooms down below. But you know, I wouldn't recommend playing this zoomed out, so. Especially if you're trying to build things. It will not work out very well. Yeah, sure. Oops. We do need a few more cabinets in place. Gotta keep our people in usable furniture. What do colleges do for recreation? Most of the time they will just hang out at they'll hang out in the tavern. 9 times out of 10 they just kind of are socializing, drinking, eating, etc. But a lot of the times, especially with decent amount of crafters working on things, they will get recreation out of just seeing a nice statue or reading a good book. Like, you'll see all these people just hanging out, like, constantly talking. They're constantly talking, like, watching performances, talking with other people. Some folks will get... Let's see. Yeah, they're content after sleeping in a fantastic bedroom. Annoyed after drinking water without a well. Because we don't have a well, I need to work on pumping water in and creating a well. It can be difficult in that there isn't a real... Yeah, there isn't a victory condition. It's just a game that you play until the fortress explodes, or you get too much stuff in it and the game runs to a crash, or not. There's not really ever a victory. It is mostly a fun time where some random weird stories can happen, some events can happen, like all of a sudden all these bards that I've been inviting into this tavern could be werewolves for all I know. They're probably not, because the moon's already gone full at least once since we've been here. So I'm thankful that they're not all werewolves, or I haven't seen any vampires, period. I'm pretty sure they're still in the base Steam version, but you rarely if ever see them anymore. They used to be all over the place. And I haven't seen any necromancer experiments either. Just some random undead. But yeah, it is definitely a thing where you're... It kind of depends on whether or not you're into like games like The Sims, like RimWorld. At least RimWorld does kind of have a victory condition that you can get to, but like I don't think I've ever messed with the like get to the ship thing. It was never, I never got to the point where I was like all that concerned on like actually completing the game or whatever. I always just kept playing to see what would happen next. And so a lot of what you get out of Dwarf Fortress is just how much you're willing to poke around at the systems and see what the systems give back to you. Whether that be somebody, winning a fight with, beating a monster in a fight with a pair of socks, or, a random undead army rolling in before you're prepared and taking over your volcano, which has happened before. I have not played. I might have Oxygen Not Included, but I don't think I've played it. I think that's the one. Uh-oh, wait a minute, what? Wow. This blacksmith has gone berserk for some reason. Anyway, give me just a second. The ads are coming up. Okay, sorry about that. Again, when streams goof up like that and they kind of reset and Twitch thinks that they've started a new stream, ads get a little wonky and all that stuff kind of gets a little thrown out of whack. I did plan on sneaking a little break in prior and grabbing some iced tea. But let me briefly poke on this because this blacksmith has gone berserk, which is not great. I don't appreciate this blacksmith going aggro mode on our people for some reason. I'm not sure why they got to the point where they're so mad. Hold on. Did his pet dinosaur die? Is that the one that died earlier? I mean, you do have this pet Dimitrodon. The decay of a pet. Did your pet... How did... Did we not have any tombs set to allow pets? Is that what happened? Maybe. We had some tombs up there. Maybe that's what happened. That's what happened. Because we didn't have any tombs set to allow for pets to be buried. Their pet didn't get buried. And the blacksmith had been dwelling upon the fact that his pet did not get buried. To the point where he's now started a conflict. Unfortunately, I don't think you can do anything for them once they've gone berserk. Yeah, to say, I think once they've gone berserk, because it listed them in the others section, they are essentially treated as hostiles at that point. Berserk is kind of one of the worst bad moods that anybody can have, because it usually ends up with them not making it out. Get into a fight with this thing. There you go. Some more random zombies showing up on the map. Stray water buffalo. Okay, that's... Need to get you outside somewhere. Unfortunately, those are not working. I guess I'll disassemble all those because they're now useless. There's no wind flow around this volcano, so we can't harness the power of wind to power our stuff. Unfortunately. Well, O0 is back. Get down here. Oops. Down here and add that water buffalo to this zone. Okay. I'll put the Stegosaurus calf out there as well. Oh no, wait, that's somebody's pet. They're okay. Somebody's just leaving the scroll of Alkos Jade Lizard out here. Not interested in that scroll, I guess. Rock crowns. These animals should not be in this hallway at all. They should not be using that at all. Because they're going to get hit by these mine carts that people push down here. But they refuse to listen to me. I tell them to not go that way. Huh? How are you? You're not really stranded. I'll give them a second to think about that. I think I think their pathing is just goofed up. And I can fix it if it doesn't fix itself. But I will pause here. I will pause here and yeah, I'll pause here for a little while, or for now, for the time being, I'll pause here and do a little bit of Dark Souls and some Souls and about. Try and figure, okay. I need to de-rust. I have not played Souls in about a week or two, maybe week and a half, I don't know, something like that. So I need to not let those skills rust away. Let me save. Stasha Moyosh Bad Search. It's a scroll of some sort, I assume. Don't eat in the library, please. All kinds of tables and chairs you could be. Anyway, yeah, let me save. Save. I'll swap over, do a little bit of Souls. Oh. I need to not move my neck around so much. My neck is definitely a source of the jaw ear issue, and moving my neck around too much is not the solution. I will, however, recommend you ever get, especially gravy, you are looking to beat the heat. Grab some whatever fruit you can grab, whatever fruit you enjoy. Put it in the fridge for a bit. Then make some iced tea, or make some tea in general. Let that cool off. Put your cold fruit in your cold tea. Have a nice cold beverage of tea and fruit. Like I got some bits of watermelon. Let that marinate in the tea for a little while. Nice watermelon tea. maintains that cold for a while. Okay, whoa. Now I gotta remember where we're at in Old Souls. Oops, not that. Just a second. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Just a second. I mean, I honestly, I would also just recommend Dwarf Fortress just for the music alone.